Whoa, step backward, that's
Good
wrong.
morning.
Acting like somehow you grown, bitch, you ain't grown, bitch, you ain't grown.
How's everybody doing on this Tuesday? Let's get into it. I came on this morning to talk about a guy I just met. And this is a veteran that I just met. As some of you know, I'm a veteran myself. But this guy I just met had an interesting story. 75-year-old guy, amputee, went to Syria. He was 6 months from retirement, and they sent him back over to Syria. And he said this is in 2013, and 13 years ago. He said he's 75 years old. So he was in his 60s when they sent him back to Syria. And I'm trying to figure out, I had to stop his story. I said, well, wait a minute, why? But he's special ops. That's why they sent him back. He lost his leg in that 6 months that before his retirement. And man, I was like, oh, wow. But he's here because he says this VA that he goes to in Long Beach is the best in the country. And that's why he's here. He lives not too far, but his story was amazing to me. Now, these are the real heroes. And I wish I could have talked to him longer and got the rest of his story because he was a Black Panther. This guy said Huey told them, the Panthers, who were getting killed by our government, to go and join the military and learn their strategies so that you can but become the best of the best. And he said that's what he did. That's why at 60 something, and this dude is sharp. He's sharper than me. He's on it. He's coherent. He ain't nothing. I don't know. I mean, I probably would be suffering from PTSD if I went through what he went through. But he's pretty sharp. And he says that this experience of his was mind blowing. That he was told to join the military to learn their strategies and to use them against them, because they were going to kill all of the Black Panthers, and that's what Huey P. Newton told him, and that's why the brothers from West Coast joined the military. I was like, wow. Really wish I could talk to him. I'll see him again. I know where he lives. He doesn't live too far from me. But let's get into what we're going to talk about today. State Penn or Penn State, or the reverse, Penn State or State Penn. Which would you choose? Talking about education. And how I can talk about it is because I was in it for more than 20 years. So I seen it. I went through the pandemic learning, what we call distant learning. I've been through that. So I think I am qualified to talk about our educational system, primary education here in this country. And the bottom line is that there's a definite need of change. Um, while the resources are there for young folks to receive that kind of education, A+ education, but how bad do you want it? Because what happens in this country is that foreign students are fighting and paying enormous amounts of tuition to get an education from the institutions here in America. So they all can't be wrong. That we're it's about how much you want it. And today these youngsters that are coming up through our primary schools in America are lacking. They're lacking. Now there are a lot of diamonds out there, and the ones that are motivated, that want to do better, that want a better life when they become an adult, they're still there, but they're becoming far more fewer of them than there are of people that don't get it. That don't get it. They're distracted by this. They're distracted, and this is what got all of us really. And then now I hear, oh, the schools are grooming the kids for this LGBT. Come on, man! If we had that power, you know who has that power? This. That's what's grooming your kids. Is this? If we had that, that's our struggle as educators in primary K through 12, TK through 12. That's our primary barriers to getting through to your kids, is that they want to be here instead of being in the classroom. So for you know many people to say that we're grooming these kids into something, nah, it's not happening, man. You better be more concerned about what your kid is doing at home behind closed doors on the internet, talking and interacting with God knows who. That's where the grooming is going on. Come on, man, be serious. We don't have that kind of power. I'm telling you, I was in it 20 years. These kids are hypnotized by these electronic devices. And here's my take, and I'm not no scientist. I haven't done any research on this, but I've seen parents with toddlers in strollers with the daggone iPad or phone. Yeah, those are the ones. Once they get within a structured classroom, they're not going to want to listen to that teacher. They want to go on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. They got notifications. People, that's more important. That's the most important thing to them right now is that social media. And I had to get off of it. I had to really get off of it because it's addicting, and it's now it's a bunch of robots. I try to tell people, look, don't